Good evening, guest and fellow Toastmaster. A warm welcome to meeting number 4 of the Gabbys International Toastmaster Club. I am Toastmaster Bimpy Kumari, your Sergeant at Arms for today's meeting. I am sure you are as excited as I am. The meeting will be blocked for 2 hours and you are expected to stay for the entire duration. Before we start meeting, I want to highlight few key points. Your video should be on and your audio should be off. Audio should be on only when you are called to speak or need to speak. Regarding the topics of sex, religion, politics, even though Toastmaster International doesn't put any restriction on speaking on these topics. At the Gabbys Toastmaster, however, we request all the speakers and the role takers to be mindful and responsible and abstain from expressing any controversial views on these sensitive topics. Also urge you to be cognizant of the fact that we as a club practice diversity and inclusion in later. In a spirit of hence ensuring there are no sexist, racist, or any such undertones which creates hostility and discomfort for members or guests. Let me call upon our presiding officer for today's meeting, a project management consultant, a certified coach, and PhD scholar, Nagesh Ramamurthy, Distinguished Toastmaster, is the founder and managing director of a construction management consulting firm. He is also a professor for practice at several engineering colleges who has trained over emerging and working professionals and sharing his 25 plus years of project management experience. Over to you, presiding officer of today's meeting. Stage is yours.
Thank you so much. Good evening, Toastmasters. That was our Sergeant at Arms Toastmaster Bimpy Kumari, who did the honors of opening this momentous meeting with such an elan. Please put your hands together for her. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Bimpy. The Gabbys International Toastmasters Club is so very privileged to see this meeting where we are having an installation ceremony of newly elected officers, I would say newly chartered officers of this new club. Before I call upon the installation officer on the stage, I would say I would declare this meeting open and it's in order now. The presiding officer today, the installation officer today is the past president of Rock the Talk Toastmasters Club, is the current area director of the Area B2 at District 92, Toastmaster Satrajit. May I request you to take the stage and install the officers of this term. Over to you, Toastmaster Satrajit. Toastmasters, please put your hands together and welcome our installation officer.
Thank you, distinguished Toastmaster Nagesh Ramamurthy, for that wonderful introduction. Fellow Toastmasters, distinguished guests of Gabbys International Toastmasters Club. Just completed a month, the newest baby in the Toastmasters fraternity, and I am absolutely elated and excited to be a part of this momentous event. I'm really honored to be the area director for this club as well as the installation officer for today. But before I start, I really had some words for the Gabbys family. The Gabbys family have always kept me in awe of the way they kind of rode their success. I mean, the control of the energy that you guys have really have always kept me in an off. I mean, in an inspiring state. I can notice from all the messages and some of the meetings that I've attended, the meticulous planning of every meeting. Believe me, after so many months, probably, I have seen a meeting agenda, right? I mean, a lot of clubs do not have a practice of sharing an agenda, but here the planning is so meticulous that everybody knows how many minutes they are going to speak about for. So that is an example of that meticulous planning. Then the flawless execution of every meetings. I must take a special mention of those special debate sessions that happen, or the speech marathons. That tells volumes about the members and how engaged they are and trying to deliver their best, trying to deliver and get better every day with every session, every meeting. And finally, the number three that really kind of takes me by, I am always in awe of that, is the innovative and the impactful PR messages that comes out every meeting, every week, and multiple times in a week, because it's a family, right? So there are events, multiple events every week. So I mean, it is so inspiring to see so engaged members coming out and delivering their speeches. So nothing can beat that. So kudos to you, to the Gabbys family. Kudos to everybody who has been a part of as a Gabbys family success. But what gets us this? What gets us this? How do you achieve this? This is by an effective leadership. The effective leadership has always created a cohesive culture here, a culture where every member is compelled to think and act about their Toastmasters goals every day, every week, every meeting. They are thinking, how can I make it better? How can I make it more interesting, exciting, and enjoyable for everybody, including ourselves, our own self. Um, another collaborative leadership, where I believe everybody feels that accountability, that we want to make the club success, we want to make the family successful. So that is another feature of the leadership which I have observed. And the entrepreneurial leadership, where the leaders are always innovative, forward thinking how they can be there all the time and delivering. And that's all makes this club one of the top 10 clubs, has made this club the top 10 club in the entire globe. So can I have a huge round of applause for all all the Gabbys family's members? So kudos to you, the members, the leaders. So this has been an amazing journey, one of the biggest success stories that I can talk of in any stage, any podium. And of course, you as a member, you as a leader of Gabbys Toastmasters Club. So thank you very much. So with that, today I am again honored to install another set of vibrant, energetic, excited group of individuals as the leader for this new baby called the Gabbys International Toastmasters Club. So let's get started slowly and steadily with the installation ceremony, where I would call upon all the officers. So first, I would request the elected officers to please come on video, and maybe you can remove me from spotlight and spotlight along with me the member that I call. So first, President, Distinguished Toastmaster Nagesh Ramamurthy. And I would request everybody to have a pen or a diary, or if you have a gavel handy with you, so that you can take the oath. I can see Vice President of Education, Toastmaster Raja Balaji. Trying to. Yeah, I can see. Thank you. Toastmaster Meeta Shah. Okay, I can see her. Toastmaster Chitrakshi Vij. Yes, I can see her. Toastmaster Shilpi Tiwari.
Yeah, I'm here.
Thank you. Toastmaster Keshav Garg. Okay, I can see him. Toastmaster Bimpy Kumari. Yes, our Sergeant at Arms. Thank you. I'm here to install the officers of the Gabbys International Toastmasters Club and to prepare them for the challenges that lay ahead. Their collective challenge is to make this club strong and dedicated to helping people from all walks of life to speak in an effective manner, listen with sensitivity, and passionately lead to help many individuals. Each officer is obligated to attend club executive committee meetings, attend the district sponsored club officer training program, that is the TLI, Toastmasters Leadership Institute, and prepare a successor for his or her respective office. I request each officer, as I said, to hold the gavel as a symbol of leadership. You can pick up a book or a pen as I briefly describe the challenges that he or she must meet and the responsibility he or she must fulfill. To start, Toastmaster Bimpy Kumari. As the Sergeant at Arms of the Gabbys International Toastmasters Club, your responsibilities include arrange the meeting space and equipment, maintain club equipment in working order, ensure adequate club supplies are available, set up the virtual room before the meeting begins, if required, take care of the waiting room and allow only authorized attendees, lock the meeting room if need be once meeting commences, ensure to take care of the online meeting controls and meeting recording as needed, make sure that all relevant educational and PR materials are displayed, attend to special equipment needs, greet guests, and help the president make sure the meeting starts on time. Toastmaster Bimpy Kumari, will you perform these duties to the best of your ability?
Yes, I will, definitely.
Thank you. Thank you, Toastmaster Bimpy Kumari. Toastmaster Keshav Garg. As the treasurer of the Gabbys International Toastmasters Club, you are expected to keep financial records and prepare for the club budget, announce when it's time for members to pay the dues, explain the due structure to members, collect dues, work with the secretary to ensure that the club submits dues on time to Toastmasters International World Headquarters. Toastmaster Keshav Garg, will you perform these duties to the best of your ability?
Yes.
Thank you, Toastmaster Keshav Garg. Toastmaster Shilpi Tiwari, as the secretary of the Gabbys International Toastmasters Club, maintain an accurate membership roster, work with the treasurer to ensure that new member application and dues gets to the Toastmaster International World Headquarters as soon as possible, provide educational topics at club meetings. Sorry, my bad. Submit the new club officer list to the Toastmasters International on time. Work with the treasurer to submit your club's semi-annual report and dues to Toastmasters International on time. Take care of noting down attendance for meetings and provide the club with the minutes of each meeting. Toastmaster Shilpi Tiwari, will you perform these duties to the best of your ability?
Yes, I will do to the best of my ability.
Thank you, Toastmaster Shilpi Tiwari. Toastmaster Chitrakshi Vij, as the Vice President of Public Relations of the Gabbys Toastmasters Club, you are expected to attract visitors to the club through publicity, use a variety of means to promote the club and its member in as many mediums as possible, such as digital, print, TV, internet, or newspaper. Enlist your fellow club members in PR activities, providing them with promotional materials and ideas for inviting guests. Regularly recognize membership achievements with methods such as announcements, newsletters, emails, and articles that you submit for the district bulletin. Toastmaster Chitrakshi Vij, will you perform these duties to the best of your ability?
Yes, I will.
Thank you, Toastmaster Chitrakshi Vij. Toastmaster Meeta Shah, as the VP of Membership of the Gabbys International Toastmasters Club, you are expected to lead the club's membership building efforts, help members with any requirement during their journey, listen to their grievances, and provide emotional support if need be. While the VP of PR motivates people to visit your club, you motivate current members to invite guests. Promptly give new member applications and dues to the secretary and the treasurer. Personally greet guests and provide them with guest packets, including a membership application. Make sure each guest hears about the benefits of Toastmasters and gets a personal invitation to become a member. Toastmaster Meeta Shah, will you perform these duties to the best of your abilities?
Yes, I will.
Thank you, Toastmaster Meeta Shah. Toastmaster Raja Balaji, as the Vice President of Education of the Gabbys Toastmasters Club, you are expected to gain commitments from members to set educational goals for themselves, assure that club members are aware of the schedule of meeting roles, plan meetings that will assist members in meeting their individual goals, work with the club members to keep meetings fun and well run, work with your members to ensure that they submit their applications for educational awards promptly, provide educational topics for club meetings, represent your club at area and district council meetings, and as the second highest ranking officer, preside over the meeting when the club president is absent. Toastmaster Raja Balaji, will you perform these duties to the best of your ability? Toastmaster Raja Balaji.
Raja is facing some network issues. He got dropped off. Maybe the president can take the
Yeah.
oath on behalf of
Yes.
the VP.
Yeah, DTM Nagesh, can you take the oath? DTM Nagesh, you are on mute.
Yes, on behalf of our VP Education, Raja Balaji, I take this oath to perform the VP Education role as mentioned by you, Escalation Officer. Thank you.
Thank you, DTM Nagesh. DTM Nagesh Ramamurthy, as the president of the Gabbys International Toastmasters Club, you are the chief executive officer. Thus, you preside on all club meetings and all meetings of the club executive committee. It is your challenge to see that the club adds new members and meets the needs of its current members to achieve their communication and leadership goals. Establish a club climate that is supportive, stimulating, and rewarding to all its members. Realize that among the resources available to your commitment is towards fellow club members, officers team, area director, division director, district 92 officers, and officers of the Toastmasters International Headquarters. DTM Nagesh Ramamurthy, you hold the gavel as a symbol of the power and authority that your club has given you during your term of office. I am confident that you will use this wisely and with restraint. You are a member of your team as well as its leader. A team is more than a collection of people. It is an emotional force rooted in the feelings, thoughts, and actions of all members with the common goal of achievement, sharing, and mutual support. Work with your team members to create a healthy, dynamic club, a club of which everybody will be proud of. DTM Nagesh Ramamurthy, as the member of the Gabbys International Toastmasters Club, as well as its leader, will you work with your executive team and your club members to make this a vibrant and a rewarding club this term and help every individual with honesty, loyalty, and empathy?
Yes, I will.
Thank you, distinguished Toastmaster Nagesh Ramamurthy. Dear members of the Gabbys International Toastmasters Club, this is your turn. We can turn on your video or rise at the places, or you can just show your hand. Your officers team have just pledged to serve this club to the best of their ability, to be the best Toastmasters club possible, and to meet the needs of its members. Your club will need your active participation from each member. Do you, as members, pledge to work together with your officers team to make this club the finest Toastmasters club it can possibly be?
Yes, I do.
Yes, I do.
Thank you to fellow Toastmasters and members of the Gabbys International Toastmasters Club. By the authority vested in me as the Area Director of District 92, it is my sincere pleasure to declare these Toastmasters officials installed in their respective club offices. Now, please join me in extending a warm welcome to the Gabbys International Toastmasters Club executive team for the term July 2023, January 2024 to June 30th, 2024. Can I have a huge round of applause for all the installed officers? With that, I will turn this back over to the president, the newly installed president of the Gabbys International Toastmasters Club, to address the members and the guests present here. Over to you, DTM Nagesh.
Thank you so much, Toastmasters Satrajit, for doing the honors of installing the officers. Thank you so much. Good evening once again. Good evening to you, esteemed members of the Gabbys family and the newly installed officers of this club, the Gabbys International Toastmasters Club, fellow enthusiasts of eloquence, communication, and leadership. Today, I'm very proud. I've often had the sense of pride, but I seldom showed it, I seldom mentioned it, and I have never behaved it in such a fashion. But today is an exception. As I'm proud to be here speaking as the charter president of this remarkable club. Remarkable? Yes. Just a month into existence, you might be thinking, what is so remarkable? We chartered just a month ago, 31 days ago, with 23 members. We have added 5 new members as of yesterday. We have 2 members who have paid the club already. We will be adding them in few hours now. 1 DCP point already achieved in education. 1 DCP point achieved in administration. 1 member has completed level 1. That's how we got the first point. We have 2 more DCP points in the pipeline. In few days from now, we will get it on the education as well. So within, say, about 5-6 weeks, we will be a potential distinguished club. So many clubs take 10 to 11 months, and some may even miss it. And we have done it and are going to do it in next 5-6 months. Tell me, isn't this something that I should be proud of? So how is this all possible? Just one reason. Just one. The Gabbys has the vision, the focus, and the habit of it. Just yesterday, we were having our ExCom. And that was the possibly the shortest XCOM meeting that I can think of. Why? Almost no major issues were reported by the committee members. Those points that were discussed had quick resolutions. We had a near miss particular announcement, which we looked at it on the root cause, deliberated, we have a plan, and closed the cracks so that we don't have further slips. We had a quick decision on few other matters and few small discussions on couple of others. Done and dusted. This shows how seamlessly the XCOM have transitioned from the last term to this term, how closely we are working, and how focused we are. That's the Gabbys that I'm proud of. This is not a culmination of individuals who come together to refine our communication and leadership skills. We are a family bound by a common goal of personal and collective development. So let me express my gratitude to all of you being part of this microcosm of diverse talents, perspectives, and experiences. I also thank the XCOM of all the three clubs working in unison. Please continue the good work. Toastmaster is not just a platform for honing communication skills. It isn't. In fact, it's a laboratory where leadership traits are cultivated, where resilience are built, and where seeds of successes are sown. And I want to share a vision of mine here while I'm speaking as addressing the club. My vision revolves around three pillars: engagement, empowerment, and evolution. Engagement entails active participation and collaboration, where every member feels heard and valued. Our philosophy: no member is left behind, comes from there. Empowerment involves recognizing and harnessing each member's unique strengths that they bring in an environment where leadership is a shared responsibility. With two clubs, we have seen that in the last term. And with three clubs in this term, we are going to do much greater. Thirdly, evolution signifies our commitment to continuous improvement, adapting to new challenges, embracing change with a catalyst and focus on. It is heartening to witness and see the skills and the gradual transformation of people that we have in the Gabbys family. We see nervous speakers turning into confident audience. Each of you has played a pivotal role in shaping this family of club, the Gabbys, its identity. I'm thankful to you. Thank you for entrusting me this responsibility of being the president of the Gabbys International Toastmasters Club. And cheers to this family. With this, now I would like to hand over the stage to further the proceedings of today's meeting to somebody who is, I've been saying this very often. Let me repeat this once again. Somebody who has been an inspiration. Somebody who has a soft skill training proficiency and interest, who has transformed herself as a sales manager to somebody who is currently pursuing her management interests. She has channelized all her energies and knowledge and time in being associated with non-profit organization and public speaking. On the personal front, I know it for sure. She says she is introvert. I don't think so. She says she is mindful introvert. However, her life revolves around food. She says, especially when it is prepared by somebody else. Her life revolves around family and dance. Please put your hands together to welcome the Toastmaster of the evening, Toastmaster Smruti Sagarika Mohan. Madam Toastmaster, over to you.
Thank you so much, fellow Toastmaster and dear guest. That was our presiding officer, the president, distinguished Toastmaster Nagesh Ramamurthy. Please give a huge round of applause for that illuminating information which he has shared just now. I congratulate all the new officers who has taken up the role starting from Jan to June this financial year. Deck of cards, you might have heard that or seen that terminology in the agenda today. From sleight of hand magician to cardistry expert, artists have spent the past century imbuing playing cards with their own majestic qualities. But the history of playing cards, what little known there is, has drawn from its own source of wonder. So, as we ring in the new year, here I am with my own meaning, definition, and interpretation to the deck of playing cards. Before I share more about the deck of cards or life, let's take a quick 5 minutes break and resume back on time. It's 7:30 on the clock. Let's reconnect at 7:35. Hope that sounds good to each and everyone. But don't be late because we have exclusive and exciting segments just waiting for you. See you soon. Please confirm with a quick raise of virtual hand or a thumbs up or any emoticons which you would like to share with me. Okay, I can see a few faces. Okay, great. Awesome. I understand the theme is black and red, and I can see so many black box in front of me. If possible, I request all the participants to please enable the video and let me see your smiling faces. Thank you. Let's keep it coming. Cards. Cards are war in disguise of sports. Once said by Charles Lamb and later reiterated by my mom. Hence, I never focused on learning this game. But what fascinated me the most was the number, color, shape, and the said depiction of character on that piece of paper or plastic nowadays. We all are given different situations in life to deal with. For me, each situation is one card. Card speaks about ownership, leadership, and being within a team to me. Each card has its own responsibility and is special in its own way, like our role takers in a Toastmasters meeting. Well, it's not about me, it's about us. So, wanted to understand and know how many of you are pretty well versed with the knowledge of cards or playing cards in general. Can I show a quick raise of hand? Okay. Oh, wow. 2. Anyone else have some fair idea about playing cards or games? Okay, 3, 4. Okay, that will be interesting because we have, oh wow, Shilpi as well, great. Awesome. So let's do one thing. If you really feel you have so much knowledge, let's test that as well. I'll post few questions for you. Few easy, few tricky maybe, or you maybe know all the answers. You can unmute and answer. Let me see how many answers are coming. Then we'll go ahead with the raise of hand. So the moment you hear the question, feel free to unmute and answer it. Let's start with a very simple question first. How many cards are there in total in a deck of cards?
52.
52.
52.
Okay, that was quick. Okay. And what are the name of the playing cards?
Heart,
Clubs, spades, hearts, and diamonds.
ace, spade, diamond.
Okay, I can see the warm-up. People are getting into the groove. Now let me pose this question. In which country the playing cards were first invented?
China.
Oh wow, that
London.
answer came from...
UK.
Nagesh.
That's the correct answer. It was China. Great. Now help me answering this question. If it's China, which continent used and marketed these cards well and made it a household thing?
Actually, Asia.
Pretty close, but not exactly. They did, but before them, which was the continent which used it well?
Closer, then it should be Europe.
North America.
Europe it is. Seems distinguished Toastmaster Nagesh have really spent well on understanding the card and game of cards. Okay, let me ask another question. Which card is known as the suicide card?
Ace of spade.
Joker,
First answer is no, which I heard from Toastmaster Shilpi. What was his next answer from Meeta?
Joker,
No. Give it a try, come on. The suicide card.
The Ace of hearts.
You are close, but
Nine of all the cards.
no. To give another try. No answers? Try to, okay, I know what people are doing now. Okay, feel free to
Is
Google
it
it.
the king?
King of hearts.
King.
It
King
is
of Hearts.
King of Hearts. Yes, right, that's the right answer. May I know who answered this question?
Satrajit.
Great. Would you mind answering why, do you think?
It was a wild guess.
Okay.
There's a dagger he puts in his head. That's what Google says.
No, it
And
was
Google
not
is
Google.
absolutely right.
No, it was not Google, but it was a wild guess.
The why answer is absolutely right, as well as the suicide. Yes, the King of Hearts is the only card where you can see the sword is through his head. Hence, it is known as the suicide card. Do you think anything different in that particular card, the King of Hearts? Anything different from rest of the kings? Feel free to look at it if you want to.
The sword in the head.
Anything else which is different from rest of the king cards?
Is there a difference in the direction of the face facing?
Something,
Not
okay,
have
direction.
a mustache.
Absolutely. And do you know the reason? Ever wondered?
Maybe this is not a king, a queen who performed a exchange operation.
Oh, wow. Let me not comment on that. But having said that, people had their own interpretation long back. But it seems when it was printed earlier, it had the mustache, but gradually, with the reproduction of the paper and plastic, the original design somewhere lost in mid. But great, I can see people are really so active and participating in getting this knowledge of understanding cards. Okay, if I may pose some other questions here, this will be a quick rapid fire, so anyone can answer, okay? We know that the 52 cards which we have, they represent a year, sometimes they represent many more things. I'll tell you the terminology. Let me know what do they represent, okay? As I said, 52 cards, they represent the 52 weeks in a year. Just like that, the 4 suits, they represent what?
Represent what? Four suits.
The 4 suits, they represent what? Any
The four
guesses?
main kings of Europe.
Pardon, can you please repeat?
Are they the four main kings of the Europe?
That's an interesting take, but what Google suggested is the 4 seasons of a year.
Seasons.
It is, it is. How about a 13th card in each suit represents? Any idea? The 13 cards represents?
12 months. No, 13.
13 cards
Leap year?
is a 13 week in each season. How about the 12 court cards or the royal cards? What do they represent?
12 months?
Absolutely, you nailed it. Okay, I can understand most of us have fair knowledge about cards and its history, but we may get an opportunity to more maybe throughout this meeting today.
Yes.
But thank you so much to second my points. But it's interesting that just like the 3 primary court cards or the royal cards, a regular Toastmasters meeting has also 3 defined segments: prepared speech section, table topic, and the evaluation. But today is a special meeting of installation ceremony. So we will have only 2 segments, like the 2 color cards, red and black. The first segment will be the table topic segment, followed by the general evaluation segment. We will throw more light on the table topic segment. Before that, let me take this opportunity to call the general evaluator of today's meeting. We saw him on the screen, but again, I would like to call Toastmaster Satrajit, who is a cybersecurity professional by profession, Toastmaster by passion. He leads a group of cybersecurity professionals trying to protect organizations from the bad actors. Toastmasters fraternity has given him many hats of a mentor, pathbreaker, club leader, club coach, and many more other roles as contest host, contest officials, and the list goes on. Our general evaluator, the virtual stage is all yours to introduce your team of trump cards. Over to you.
Thank you, Madam Toastmaster Smruti. Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and distinguished guests once again. And I am honored once again to serve as the general evaluator for today's meeting. As a general evaluator, I will be conducting the evaluation portion of the meeting. My role is to provide a comprehensive overview of the meeting, what went well, what could have been improved, and offer constructive feedback and highlighting the strengths that contribute to our growth as communication and leaders. To do this evaluation section, I will not be doing that alone. I have a strong 4-member team who will conduct the evaluations on different tracks. which we call them as a TAGL team, TAGL team. And I will call upon the role takers one by one to introduce their role. So for first one from the TAGL team, timer, T for timer, and our timer for today is Toastmaster Nipun Jain. Toastmaster Nipun Jain, can you please come on video and show us or introduce us to your role and also demonstrate your color cards? Thank you. Over to you, Toastmaster Nipun.
Thank you, Toastmaster Satrajit. I hope I'm audible.
Yes, you are. Thank you.
Thank you. So, good evening, dear fellow Toastmasters. Today, I will be the timer for this contest. And as we only have the table topics segment today, so for table topics, we will have a time limit of 1 to 2 minutes. So, at the completion of 1 minute, I'll change my background to green color. Then at 1 minute 30 seconds, I'll change my background to yellow. And at the end of 2 minutes, I'll change my background to red. Post 2 minutes, there will not be any change in the background and it will stay as red till the speaker has completed his or her speech. And after the segment is over, I'll share my report with the general evaluator. Thank you, everyone. Back to you, general evaluator.
Thank you, Toastmaster Nipun. That was a wonderful introduction and demonstration of your role. And definitely time is of paramount importance to be of success. Time is money. And we all should be adhering to this timing device. And thank you, Toastmaster Nipun, for taking up this role, such a critical role. Next up, we have the R counter for today, wearing multiple hats. Toastmaster Bimpy Kumari, who is also the Sergeant at Arms. Toastmaster Bimpy Kumari, as an R counter, please tell us about your role. Tell us about your role today.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the day. Thank you, Toastmaster. Yeah. So the purpose of our counter is to listen and make a note of unnecessary words and sounds used by all the speakers and the role players of today's meeting. And this report would focus on 5 major areas. First thing is filler words such as and inappropriate interjections, for instance, and well, but, so, you know. The use of crutch words similar to basically, actually, this thing, etc. And also I will make note of repetitive words or the phrases in the form of I, this means. And also I'll make note of unintentional long and short pauses made by the speakers or any role takers or table topic speakers. And I will present the rest of the report when called by the general evaluator during the general evaluation session. Back to you, general evaluator of the day. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Bimpy Kumari, for a succinct explanation of your report. And in Toastmasters, this is exactly what we practice, how smoothly we can communicate to the listener. And our ahs and ums are actually those barriers where we lose a lot of our communication, what we want to communicate. So this is again another important role to be played in our Toastmasters meeting. And thank you, Toastmaster Bimpy, for taking this role up. Next up, our grammarian for today, Toastmaster Keshav Garg. Toastmaster Keshav Garg, can you please come on video and tell us about your role today?
Thank you so much, General Evaluator of today. Good evening, everyone. This is Toastmaster Keshav, the grammarian of today. And the role of grammarian is to responsible to pay a close attention to all the speakers, listening carefully to their language usage. I'll take note of the misuse of any English language, as well as outstanding words, quotes, saying, or thoughts. As grammarian, it is also my duty to introduce the word of the day. For today, the word of the day is splendid. SPLENDID, which means magnificent, gorgeous, and superb. The example of this word is the Great Hall is one of the most splendid of its own kind of in Europe. Another example is he has got splendid soldiers. Each speaker is encouraged to use the word of the day. Also, I requested all the fellow Toastmasters and members if they can unmute themselves and speak the word of the day with me. It's splendid.
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 Thank you so much.
Splendid.
So I will drop the word of the day and the grammarian usage report while during the meeting and in the chat box. Meanwhile, enjoy the meeting and over to you, General Evaluator.
Thank you, Toastmaster Keshav Garg. And again, using the right words, right phrases while we are speaking English or any language for that matter is very important for our success, for a successful communication and successful communication of thoughts. So thank you again, Toastmaster Keshav, for taking this role. And then, and last but not the least, listener role. Can I call upon Toastmaster Chitrakshi to explain about her role today?
As children, we were often told that we have 2 ears to listen and 1 mouth to speak. But the more we grow up, we want to not stop speaking. We just want to stop listening. Toastmasters gives us an opportunity to remember what we learned as children, and that's why I'm here taking up the listener role. I will listen to everything happening throughout the meeting and take notes to create questions for you. At the end of the meeting, I will come upon and ask you questions once the general evaluator calls for me. So keep listening intently and carefully and wait for me to come back at the end. With that, over to you, general evaluator.
Thank you, Toastmaster Chitrakshi. Again, a splendid explanation of that role. And definitely, you are a spot on, Toastmaster Chitrakshi. I mean, lot of times we speak more, listen less, and that's why we lose out a lot of messages and that we should have actually had to consume. So listener role is again important. And ladies and gentlemen, please listen well and be ready to answer the questions being posted by Toastmaster Chitrakshi. So with that, I come to the end of the general evaluation introduction section, and I would be making notes from here on and as well as my team, and we will come back to you at the end of the meeting with our report. Over to you, Madam Toastmaster Smruti.
Thank you so much, General Evaluator. So we heard the splendid explanation of each and every role explained by the trump cards. So Toastmasters and their guests, let's be mindful when we open our mouth today because someone or a team of people are keeping a note of each and everything. Deck of cards. So I thought to share some meaningful insights here. We know the names of the 4 cards: heart, diamond, club, and spades, shared by someone during the quiz. But do you know that in Middle East Egypt, the first original name of these cards were cups, coins, swords, and sticks? Polo sticks, to be very specific. Polo being unknown at that time, it was transformed to battles later and together clubbed with the swords, coins, and the clubs. And still the traditional suit makers of Italy and Spanish people continued with the same. So the definition and meaning of cards may remain the same. However, the pictorial representation of the same had been designed, redesigned, structured, re-engineered many a times. But maybe that's life. That's what we do. We may come across stages or phases. We as an individual are same. However, we re-engineer our thought process, redesign the entire picture, and look forward, march forward. On that note, let's move forward with our very first segment of this Toastmasters meeting. Once said by Robert Lewis that life is a matter of it's not a matter of holding good cards, but of playing a poor hand well. So don't hold your cards, words, thoughts, or emotions because the upcoming segment is all about going all in. It's a segment of impromptu speaking, and as we term it as a table topic segment. For the table topic segment, we have a dedicated table topic master. Our table topic master for the day is Toastmaster Shilpi, who is from Chhattisgarh, an MBA with 3 years of work experience in HR as recruiter. She's a practitioner and an NLP practitioner and an NLP certified person. Her hobbies are singing, dancing, and painting. She has participated in an international pageant as well. Currently, she's enjoying her motherhood with her 3-month-old baby, Ayan. Toastmaster Shilpi, stage is all yours to take us through this entire impromptu speaking journey. Over to you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster of the Day, Smruti, for lovely introduction. Good evening, fellow Toastmaster and my dear guest. Welcome to our second segment of our meeting, that is a table topic round. Table topic helps member practice the art of improvisation and also help us think to our feet. This helps us develop 4 vital communication skills: listening, thinking, organizing, and delivering. The topic that I have prepared for you all hopefully help all of us become better at improvisation. We at Toastmaster try and provide speaking opportunity to maximum audience member. This session is not only restricted to members alone, even guests can participate. I hope everyone gives their shot. I may randomly call everyone to participate, or you can volunteer to come up on virtual stage yourself by raising your hands. But before I begin, I would like to mention time. All speakers would get 1 to 2 minutes. At 1 minute, green card will be raised. In 1.5 minute, yellow card. And after 2 minutes, red card will be raised. So let's start. Who would like to volunteer? Anybody? Or let me call upon. Anyone? Okay, let me call upon. So our SSA Bimpy, can you participate on that? Can I share you the speech? Sorry,
Yes.
topic.
Yeah, sure.
So just a second. So I'll be sharing, and for you, the topic is life is like a deck of cards. You have to deal with it. I'm texting also.
Yes. Thank you, Table Topic Master, for giving me this topic. Life is a deck of cards. We need to deal with this. So I can resonate this deck of cards with my stages of my life, from my childhood till now. So in childhood, we were not having a lot of things in mind, like any worries, or I could say any stress of like getting job or switching job. So that was really beautiful phase of our life, that is childhood, which we always mesmerize of whole span of our life. Then when we'll start like growing up, then we will be having this little bit of stress, or little bit of this phase also we are enjoying it, but it's not like our childhood, comparatively to childhood, where we don't have any like worries, what gonna happen, what tool we are going to learn, what is going to be update, what is latest trends in market. Those things we are not like worried on those days. So yeah, that is like that is all. That's that take on this topic. Over to you, Table Topic Master.
Thank you so much, Bimpy. I can relate with you absolutely. That in childhood we didn't know what to do, what's the responsibility, what are the worries. Once we get into adult, and as the lives keeps on going, we learn many things and we able to deal with it. Yeah. So now moving forward, can I call upon Sudharma, please?
Yes.
So, Sudharma, your topic is life is not a holding a good cards, but sometimes playing a poor hand well. I am texting also. I have already texted. Life is not a holding a good cards, but sometimes playing a poor hand well.
How many of you have faced some challenges in life? How many of you? All
Me.
are in
Okay.
this meeting room, right? All of us have challenges in day-to-day life, sometimes in some periods of life. It's depend on the situations and where you live and what you have to do. These days, I was facing some challenge of traveling from my hometown to Colombo. And I was in Colombo last up to 31st December and I shifted my hometown. What was my good thing was I wanted to sleep well. I slept well in the morning up to 7 a.m. at my body place. But because of challenges, I had to shift my hometown and I have to get up at 4:35. Still I am adjusting. It is a very good challenge for me because I am a good sleeper, but I had to get up early in the morning and go travel 2 hours and even 2 hours. But I converted them into positive point because at my boarding place I didn't read books because I slept well. But my target was to read books, but I didn't because it was so comfortable. Now, when I'm traveling from my staff service bus, I'm reading books. And I have 1 hour in my office time. I am going to office 7:30 and my office time is started 8:30. Then I have 1 hour to do my things. I am planning to do some other works in that time to save the time. It is that I converted my poor card into positive card, I think. That is the life. We have to change that situation in a positive way. Over to you, Devodavi Master.
Thank you, Sudharma. You are right. This is the life. We have to change negative situation to a positive one, and we have to change our approach as well. Now, moving forward, can I call Tarun to take up the topic, please? Would you like to take topic? Yeah.
Sure.
Okay, I'll sharing testing it. So your topic is in a word full of jokers. I am the ace of spade. I have texted also in a word full of jokers. I am the ace of spade.
Thank you, Toastmaster. Hello, friends. We live in a competitive world. We live where in the society, apart from your family members and few friends, most of the people try to push you down. Most of the people are very happy, and when you are not doing well, they wish that most of the people wish that your neighbor should not do well, your colleague should not do well, and they feel very happy about it. We sometimes most of the people like me who have came out from their house to earn their living, we find it very difficult. It's surrounded by different strangers who doesn't, on the face they think in a different way, but on reality they behave in a totally different way, and we find it's very difficult with those strangers. But taking an example of the cards, where there are a lot of different cards, different jokers. But if you feel that I am one of the ace, one of the trump card, even if you're not the ace, if you can play yourself as a trump card, it doesn't matter how many jokers you are dealing with. It doesn't matter how many strangers you are dealing with. At the end, you can make your path. You can make it to the success. So what I believe, that doesn't matter what situation you have, always believe in yourself. I believe in myself that I am the trump card and I can overcome anytime and all these people who just are the jokers. So this is my simple learning. I hope it is helpful for all of you. Over to you. Thanks, Toastmaster Shilpi.
Thank you so much, Tarun. Yes, your approach, I appreciate the approach that you have. Keep believing, keep faith on yourself, and you'll deal with any situation. Thank you so much. Now, moving forward, can anybody would like to take volunteer, please? Or shall I call the name? Sora, sir, would you like to
Sure.
volunteer? Yeah? Okay. So your topic is life is better on shuffle. I have texted it also. Life is better on shuffle.
Anyone who has given a job interview recently? Raise of hand. Anyone? Okay. And what's the probability of you getting the job, Satrajit? Wrong. Anything that we do in life, the probability is always standard. And what is that? 50%. A toss of coin. Because for anything that we try to do, we want to do, we are aiming to do, there can only be two possibilities, yes and no. And if yes has a 50% probability, no also has a 50% probability. So every time we try to do something and it doesn't work out, we feel that we can increase the chances of our probability by shuffling the cards a bit. If we keep on shuffling the cards, then our chances of getting our favorite card increases. That's why we keep on changing jobs. That's why we keep on changing cities. That's why we bring in a multitude of changes in our life, hoping that with that shuffle, we'll get that ace of hearts. But it may not happen. It may just so happen that even with that shuffle, you get the card that you least wanted. So what do we do? What choice do we have? There's only one choice, and that is to play. The only thing that we can do is keep playing. Shuffle if you want to. Deal with the cards if you want to. Do whatever you want to do with the deck of cards. But don't stop playing. Life is full of shuffles. Sometimes we love to shuffle because we feel our chances get better. But it may not work out that way. And that's totally okay, as long as we are still on the table and we are playing. Thank you. Back to you, Table Topic Master.
Thank you, DTM Sora, sir. I totally relate with you somehow because I am into parenthood and my life has shuffled now completely. And as you said, just go with the flow. I'm doing the same. So moving forward, uh, can I call Bindu Joseph to take up the topic, please? Bindu, are you available? Okay, I think. Okay, we have Nancy. She has raised her hand. Okay, Nancy. So your topic is, what's the best card game you have played so far? I have texted it also. What's the best card game you have played so far? And if you just share any anecdote on that.
The moment this meeting started, I was not very attentive. Couple of minutes later, I got to know that we are talking about deck of cards. Since that moment, I was trying to figure out some of my memories related to card, and I was not able to figure out any. Did I play cards ever? Do I know what spade looks like? Or for that matter, what was the role of a joker? And now, Table Topic Master, you have put me on spot here, asking me about my memory related to a game of cards. Thinking through as I'm speaking, I remember one game we used to play during our childhood. And
that was not at all like that blackjack, or I don't even recall the names of those games, or rummy or whatever. It was pretty simple. Me, my sister, and my younger brother, three of us will sit together. There will be a deck of cards in the middle. All of us will take 10 cards each. We'll have random cards in our hand. We will pick up one card after the other in case we want to keep that card with us to make 1 to 10 in a sequence for the cards that we have at hand. We will use that. We can make it more interesting. We used to make it more interesting by saying that let's have all the cards of same color, or let's have all the cards of one particular deck of spades or whatever. That way we used to play. And that game never landed in a very fair format. We always ended up cheating, fighting, arguing, and then the winner, me being the eldest of all, I was declared the winner. That's my memory with the deck of cards I've played so far. Every time I've played, that's about it. Thank you. Over to you.
Thank you so much, Nancy. Even I remember last time I played card 2 years back with my husband, and we played, I guess, in very simple game. And I forgot the name now, but I learned how to play the names and all. So I can relate with you. Now, so moving forward, um, shall I call Meeta ma'am? Meeta ma'am, would you like? Sorry, I can't hear you. I didn't get you, ma'am.
Yes, I'm there.
Okay, yeah. Now you're audible. So your topic is, which quality do you have that you think it's your trump card in life, and why? I have texted it. Which quality do you have that you think it's your trump card in life, and why?
So happy evening to one and all.
Happy evening, ma'am.
Which quality do you have? Yes, I think that I have a trust on God. So that I think that always I have. Any ups and downs, whatever comes in my way, but I never forget to recite my God name. Anything happens, I feel that He is there one to take care of me. Wherever I go, wherever I am there. And today, what I am there because of the blessings of my God. So I have that trust as well as my trust and blessings of my parents also. So that sincerity, trust, I believe a lot that it's a trump card in my life. So because of that, I am today somewhat where I am standing today. So that trust, simplicity, and this helps me to keep always trust on everything. Thank you. Back to table topic master.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much. Now moving forward, can I call VTM Priya? Can you take up the call? Can you take up the topic, please?
Hi. Yes,
Hi.
sure.
Okay, hi. So your topic is, what do you love most about playing cards? I have texted
Just
it.
give me a second. My phone is taking a bit of charge. Give me 1 second, please.
Sure, take your time.
Toastmaster Shilpi, we can nominate one more participant and then we can go back to Priya.
Sure. So, I can.
G is here.
Okay, yeah. So
Review
our
director.
general, yes, you're right. So our general evaluator, Satrajit ji, your topic. Okay, so I would give you the same topic, which I think I hasn't posted for you. Just give me a second. Yeah. So what do you love most about playing cards?
Thank you, fellow Toastmasters, and thank you, Madam Table Topics Master. What do I love about playing cards? Playing cards, to be honest, if I go back to my childhood, one of the things that always was a challenge for me was my dad, who never liked playing cards. He never liked a human being who will be playing cards. And it was never a situation or a scene where that or we have been playing cards at home. However, we used to play that hiding from my dad, and we would be our brothers and sisters and cousins. We will all get together on a Diwali evening, again in a corner of the room of the house, and we will play cards after we have been stopped from bursting crackers. So nothing, to be honest. And we used to play a game called Fish at that point in time. And that game of Fish used to have 13 cards in your hand, and everybody would get 13. So you can assume max of four people could play. And we used to make 3 and 4 pairs, like three in a trail, like same number, and then again a series of the same color. So that used to be our favorite pastime, not only just on festives, but again for any time whenever we used to get together as cousins. But the bigger fun was, at this point it was fun, but at that time I used to have palpitations because I was always careful if my dad's watching from somewhere. So because if once I go back home, I will be getting that thrashing. So yeah, that's the most exciting memory that I have. Honestly, nowadays I don't play cards, neither do I. Like my dad, I don't like my sons playing cards, but yeah, so that's where. So thank you for that opportunity, Toastmaster Shilpi, and over to you.
Thank you so much, General Evaluator. I enjoyed it. So now we have VTM Priya. She's here. So your topic is life is a gamble. Make every card count. I have posted it. Sorry. Yeah. Life is a gamble. Make every card count. Over to you, VTM Priya. Yeah, please.
A very good evening to fellow Toastmasters and friends. Life is a gamble. Make every card count. That's the given topic. I'm remembering a hot summer afternoon where 5 or 6 kids are sitting in front of a house on the portico and playing cards. This is how we used to spend our summer holidays, playing cards with our neighbors, but definitely not with money. But we used to note down how many points we got, and we used to play rounds after rounds after rounds until our mothers pulled us back to our homes. And then the ones who with the maximum number of points were the losers, and the one who got minimum points left were the winners. With this fond memory, there is a lesson that has been ingrained in me. Sometimes we are dealt with a bad deck of cards, sometimes a really good one. But then it really does not matter what is the set of cards we have. It only matters the attitude with which we play the game. If you have a winning attitude, even a bad deck of cards, you still get a joker, or the other person makes a wrong move, you grab the opportunity and you win. Life is like that. Life is a gamble. You don't gamble with money, but then you gamble with a lot of other things. You gamble with your time. You gamble with your career and your personal life. You need to juggle a lot of things where you have to decide what is your priority and make the most out of it. Friends, what I would like to tell is decide the attitude with which you want to play the game. And when you play with the right attitude, No matter where you are, whether it's at work or at home, or you're at another Toastmasters meeting, you always will be able to give the best that you can. Thank you, and back to you, Table Topics Master.
Wow, what a lovely, speech that you have given, Vidya Priya. Thank you so much. Now, the last topic that we have, I would like to call Jasprit Kaur. Would you like to take the topic, Jasprit? Are you available?
Yeah, I'm there.
Okay. So your topic is, in order to win, you must be prepared to lose sometime. I have texted it on chat. In order to win, you must be prepared to lose sometime.
The world today talks about victory, going up higher and higher in life, in different situations. But we need to understand, if the graph goes up, the curve comes down. And when that comes down, we should understand it has to go up also. So if we hold on to this aspect, I guess coming down or losing will not leave a bitter taste in the mouth. If always we keep on going, maybe achieving things, going, rising higher and higher, we will lose flavor of that. It won't taste it the way it should otherwise. We have to face a loss. We have to see a downfall if we want to see the essence of victory. If we actually want to enjoy that victory, so we have to be prepared to lose, because that is what ultimately life is about. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Jasprit ji. Thank you so much for speaking on the topic. So that's a wrap. That's all about the table topic. Thank you for speaking your heart out. I hope that you have enjoyed. With that, I want to say life is like a game of cards. You cannot choose card as per your wish in your deck. Life is what to make it. You can live life how you want. Although you cannot choose how you start, but you can choose how you make it. Thank you so much. It was a splendid meeting to all of you. Back to you, Toastmaster of the Day. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Table Topic Master, Toastmaster Shilpi. Yet it was a splendid execution of the entire Table Topic segment. Please put your hands together to congratulate both all our Table Topic Master, and all the participants who volunteered and also took the stage to share their thoughts and 2 cents about cards and life in general. Okay, I thought to gather a few more questions in between and again check your knowledge about the card games. Are we all in? I can see few people on screen. Rest, if possible, please come on camera. And here goes the next question. As I said, no need to raise your hand. You can just unmute and speak your heart out. The question comes like this. Which card was the last card added in a deck of playing cards? Which was the last card added in a deck of playing cards? Random guests are always welcome.
Spade.
Joker.
It's a Joker, DTM Nancy. And you said you don't know anything about the card. Okay, let me give you a background. Joker was added in 1860s as the master trump card. It was added by the here in United States, and the rule was passed during 1868, where they termed it as a special card, a specimen card at that point of time. Great. Let me pose another question. Name the most iconic playing card used worldwide. People who play cards can dare to answer. The iconic playing card used
Spade
worldwide.
of ace. Ace of
No,
spade.
it's a brand. The brand who
Joker.
made the playing cards. It's the name of a brand. Just that's a hint. The most iconic playing card brand used worldwide. I'm amazed to see people are yet to Google the question. Wow, such sincerity and honesty. Anyone who would like to answer? Okay, let's
Bicycle.
not waste more time. Yeah, it is bicycle. Who is it? Chitrakshi?
Yes.
Okay, awesome. It was the bicycle cards by the Americans, but there is an interesting factor to it. The bicycle card was not created for the playing purpose. However, it was used during the World War II and the Vietnam Wars. During World War II, they designed and encrypted secretly the location and map and sent it to the American war prisoners, which helped them to escape. And later, in Vietnam Wars, they created a psychological warfare in the minds of the Vietnam people because the card used to depict, I think the card was Ace of Spade, which was a representation of death. So they used it so widely that they literally tampered the psychology at the time of Vietnam Wars. So that was some insights from our end, but I think I'm not the right person to share more insights about this meeting today. So to have a thorough understanding and insights of the meeting, I would request our general evaluator with his entire team to please come and share the report card of all our performances.
Thank you, Madam Toastmaster Shruti. And here I come again with the evaluation report. And before I can, DTM Saurav, you want to say something?
Yeah, before you start your GE round, can we have the polls conducted for the table topic speakers, please? I'll launch the poll.
Toastmaster Saurabh, do you have the disqualification and qualified name? Okay, I can see that.
No, I didn't take the disqualification, so we need it. Nipun, any disqualifications for the table topic speakers?
No disqualifications today.
General evaluator, you may please proceed.
Okay. Thank you so much. So while you are responding to the poll, I would call upon my TAGL team to present their reports. So first up, Toastmaster Nipun Jain, can you present your timer report for today?
Thank you, Satrajit. So we didn't had any disqualifications today. And the actual time taken by each individual, I'll share the report in the chat window. That will work.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Nipun, and appreciate all the members to adhere to the timings, and which is a great sign. Now, moving on, can I please request our counter for today to present a report? Toastmaster Bimpy Kumari, can you present the report
Yes,
for our counter?
Yes, General Evaluator, I will be sharing my screen for a quick glance of it.
Sure.
This is how our counter report looks like. So total we have 16 speakers who took participate on main rule takers and as well table topics. So first I would like to congratulate Toastmaster Nipun and Toastmaster Yeah, and also I would like to congratulate Toastmaster Chitrakshi Vij and Toastmaster Sudharma Pereira. Very congratulations to these all the Toastmaster who have used minimal filler sounds and the crutch words. Congratulations to all, and each and every one participated in this meeting. Back to you, General Evaluator of the Day. I will be sharing this report at the chat as well.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Bimpy Kumari. That was a very clear explanation of and the report of for the counters. Moving on, can I call upon Toastmaster Keshav Garg for the Grammarian report?
Thank you, General Evaluator. Let me quickly share my screen. Please let me know when my screen is visible.
Yes, it is. Thank you.
Okay. So here is the Grammarian report. The word of the day for today is splendid. SPLENDID. The meaning of that word is magnificent, gorgeous, and superb. I would like to congratulate and others to motivate to please try to use the word of the day that was used by our general evaluator and Toastmaster of the day. Let's give a huge round of applause for them. Good usages in the meeting is as follows: vital, fascinated, paramount, pictorial, resonate, bursting, palpitation, sincerity, encrypted, adhere. Talking about rhetorical devices, today we witness metaphor that states I am the trump of card and life is a gamble. There is no recommendations for today. We all did a fabulous job. Kudos to us, and over to you, General Evaluator Satrajit.
Thank you, Grammarian Toastmaster Keshav Garg. That was a wonderful presentation of the report, and I really appreciate you capturing all the nuances of English grammar of all the speakers today. So fantastic job done. Now moving on, let's look up for how did we listen today? And let me call upon Toastmaster Chitrakshi for her listener section.
Before I start, is there a lag? Can you hear? Am I audible clearly?
You are audible clearly.
Oh, perfect. DTM Nancy played a game of cards with her siblings and she used the rule of three. They were cheating, they were fighting, and they were
Arguing, enjoying.
arguing. Who said it?
It's me, Smruti.
Okay, perfect. Thank you, Toastmaster Shruti. That is the correct answer, that it is arguing. This Toastmaster is an NLP practitioner with 3 years of work experience in HR. Who introduced this Toastmaster?
Smruti.
Toastmaster Smruti. That is the correct answer. This is the introduction of Toastmaster Shilpi and Toastmaster Smruti introduced her. This Toastmaster played cards hiding from his father, and he doesn't allow his children to play cards either. Who is this Toastmaster?
Satrajit.
Satrajit Kaur.
Excellent. Toastmaster Satrajit. Now, someone got a... Okay, I think I'm lagging again. Somebody received a Toastmaster, a table topic on shuffling of deck. And this Toastmaster said, even in today's day and age, we are changing cities and we are changing
Jobs, changing jobs.
Jobs, absolutely. Thank you, Toastmaster Satrajit. That is the correct answer. DTM Saurabh, you nailed it. Okay. In order to win, you must lose something. Who gave this topic to Toastmaster Jaspreet?
Shilpi. Toastmaster Shilpi.
Table topic master.
The table topics master gave this topic, Toastmaster Shilpi. Now, the final question for the evening. Toastmaster Shilpi learned to play a game of cards and one of her family members taught it. Who was the family member?
Husband.
Her husband.
Her husband.
And
Excellent. That shows me that you've all been paying very close attention, not just to what everyone said during the meeting, but also to my questions. With that, thank you so much for being great participants. Over to you, Toastmaster Satrajit, the general evaluator.
Thank you, Toastmaster Chitrakshi. That was a very nice and, like a tweak in those questions where you really have to listen to the question well to answer it correctly. And awesome job, Toastmaster Chitrakshi. You really brought an edge to the whole thing. So thank you to my TAGL team. It was a wonderful report from all of you, and it was definitely a great learning session. So now starting off with my report, and so first of all, let me start off with the Sergeant at Arms, Toastmaster Bimpy Kumari. She definitely started off the meeting in a very cheerful note because today was a very important meeting. We had the installation ceremony, and as well as we had the installation ceremony, and it was a momentous occasion. And Toastmaster Bimpy absolutely was spot on with her beginning of the meeting. Um, I love the introduction, how she introduced DTM Nagesh as the presiding officer for the day. So that was really appreciated. Thank you. Um, Moving on to the Toastmaster of the day, absolutely engaging theme. Everybody can relate to this, and so because many of us have played cards or we play cards, and we definitely have done a great job in bringing up this topic. And then most importantly, you asked questions, you had run a quiz all through to make this in session very interactive. And it was not just a question and answer. You were also giving certain background of information about the evolution of this game of cards, right? Where did it come from? The history. We really got to know a lot of information from those questions, and of course the answers to that. So fantastic. And also you were encouraging people to go to Google, look at the cards and find the answers, which is again, you are letting the audience open up. If you say, no, don't Google, no, don't do this, people get to a shell and they don't respond. But here you are encouraging people to come and respond to your question by whichever way you can, right? And whoever answers from the Google will be the correct person will be the person who has the best internet, and the Google gives the quickest response. So fantastic there. Thank you very much, Toastmaster of the day. I thoroughly enjoyed your session today. So amazing. Moving on, the table topics master. You can explain the context really well. It is definitely not easy to have so many topics on the same theme, but again, you did a splendid job there. You encouraged your members, you invited all members to speak, which definitely talks about a good hosting skills, as well as how cohesive this club members are. So that is great. The topics again were aligned with the theme of the day, and they were also generic, so people could really talk about it. And I also like the fact that the topics were all of them were interlinked with the life and the game of cards, which is definitely a very well-known comparison and a metaphor that people uses, and you definitely leverage that. So thank you very much. And to all the table topic speakers, it was great to know so many takes on life and life situations in comparison with this game of cards. So thank you for sharing those information. It was an absolutely splendid to listen to all of you. And then finally, on an overall nutshell, a couple of points that I really liked, and an improvement area of the overall meeting. Number one, the meeting started spot on time, and I'm hoping and I'm quite sure right now that meeting will end on time as well. So which is really good. I love those meetings where we start and end meetings on time. Um, Sessions also become very interesting. I love that fact that you asked for a dress code, and here it is, red and black. And I really appreciate everybody who came. I didn't really like DTM Nagesh. She was not on the dress code. But when you really, announce a meeting with an agenda stating that there is a dress code, audience, members, guests, everybody gets hooked to it. All right, awesome. Something's happening there. So that excites the people to join your meeting. So that's a wonderfully done and innovative session. A lot of clubs, many people do these when there is a big event, something, the but here you just did it very nicely, and that's how you really attract members to join your meetings. So fantastic job. um, and another good thing was the meeting role taker transitions were super smooth, which says that the meticulous talks about the meticulous planning about the meeting. Everybody knew when to come and who's coming next. So that was fantastically done. One area of improvement, again, it's more of a nitpicking, to be honest. Everything was so smooth. One thing, we had a good 1.5 hours post the installation ceremony. So probably we could have sneaked in one speech that could have completed the trio of the Toastmasters, 3 Toastmasters segments, prepared speech. So that could have made the session even more exciting and more jam-packed. So that would be my only improvement area. But overall, a thoroughly engaging and enjoyable session. And that's all from the General Evaluators Corner today. With that, I will give it back to the Toastmaster of the day, Madam Toastmaster Smruti.
Thank you so much, General Evaluator. That was a detailed evaluation of the entire meeting from the start till the end, when we are yet to end the session. So before I go back again to cards and its meaning, I would request the Zoom master to please launch the poll for the best role taker and the auxiliary role takers, please. Okay, I encourage each and every participant to please vote for your favorite role takers here. Okay, meanwhile, I would like to thank each and every one to stick to the theme of the day, sharing your sense on the topic which was given to you, whether in the table topic segment or in general, from me being the Toastmaster of the day. That's how life and card functions. Someone wise has already said that your life is not determined by the cards you are dealt, but by how you have played them later. That plays a bigger role. So, yes, you get what you have given. So, let's have patience and trust the entire process, because nobody knows who you really are till you show your last hand. That's how the game of card works, and so do life. On that note, that's my time being the Toastmaster of the day. I would like to hand over the virtual stage back to our presiding officer, distinguished Toastmaster Nagesh Ramamurthy.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Toastmaster of the evening, Smruti Mohanty. Now, there the poll is for you all to decide your favorite role player today. Was it the TMOD, or the General Evaluator, or the Table Topic Master? Up for you to vote. While you're voting, I want to understand and check your listening skills since we have a little time. Are you up for it? Some heads nodding. Okay, let me go for it. How many of you heard my presidential address today? Most of you, right? So my question to you is, the Gabbys International Toastmasters Club, the club which is meeting now, how many DCP points have they already have? Okay, 2. Anybody else with a different number?
It's total 2, 1 for administration, another 1 for something else. Yeah, it was 2.
Education.
Education award.
Okay, anybody else who wants to answer that? 1 is administration. I agree. You're right. Anybody else?
1 for education, 1 for administration, and 1 for Members, I saw 3.
Okay, any other answer? Any other response? Any other thought? Okay, let me clarify. 1 for administration, 1 for membership, because we have added, before the meeting started, we had added 5 new members. So we got 1 DCP point for 4 members added. Meeta ma'am talked about education. We have got 1 person completing level 1 already. I'm so glad to inform you all that before even we are closing this meeting, we have another 3 members who have been added to the club as of now. So we get the 3rd DCP point, inching very fast to become the potential distinguished club. Please give it up for the efforts that goes on behind the scenes by all the XCOM members, those who support the XCOM, and everybody, the family of the Gabbys, right? This is stupendous, right? So while I was announcing that, I think you all have polled, and let me see where the results are. Okay, are you all ready for the results? Why does it happen every time in the Gabbys meeting that we conduct 3 times a week, that there are so many favorite role takers, speakers, evaluators? It becomes so very difficult for the voters to vote their favorite ones. And this time in this meeting also, though we are not too many, but still the results are very, very, very close. So let me announce the results. Before that, is there anybody who wants to step forward and share about this meeting? Let me call upon on the stage our newest minted member of the Gabbys Online Toastmasters Club, Toastmaster Jasprit Kaur. Can you step forward and say a few words?
Good evening, everybody. Nagesh sir, a few words about Toastmasters or today's meeting?
I'll leave it to you completely. The
Okay.
stage is yours for 30 seconds, 40 seconds.
Because as I just joined 15 minutes back, and
Okay.
I entered and I was about to understand what is happening. And
So
my
can I put a caveat for you?
pardon?
Can I put a caveat to you?
Yeah.
Please say all good things about us.
No, I'm saying good things only. I'm saying I just stepped in and I was caught hold of, and that the ones who are doing it are the ones who are laughing right now. The moment I enter, I don't even know what is happening, who is the TTM, and my name is called. And the topic is given to me. 3rd time it has happened. I'm in the middle of something. And I messaged Nancy after that. She said, this time it was not me. But they've been playing this game on me. And that is what has addicted me towards Toastmasters. So Speechcraft got over last week, and it was as if something is going hollow. Because the way I attended Speechcraft in different batches, taking various roles, I don't know how many roles I took and how many times I took. So now when I landed up over years, I was like, oh, this is the addiction which was missing this entire week. But yes, I've fallen in love with this entire setup and everything. And so here I am, and will try to join as many times as much, even if I'm busy and I am able to join at a later end or whatever. And I know they are going to catch hold of me, not a problem. So I'll be the TTM, and now I know who all I have to catch hold of. And the topics also will be mine this time. Thank you very much, everybody.
Thank you so much. I promise you one thing, Toastmaster Jasprit Kaur. Even if you are late in joining the club meeting, I will ping you saying that table topic is starting. Okay? So you can join and take a topic immediately. Be real impromptu in talking.
Thank you.
Right? You will not know even the theme of previous topics and other things.
Now I understand the trick, so I'll come prepared. With the mindset at least, not with the topic, but with the mindset.
That's so great of you. Well, can I call upon Toastmaster Elias to say a few words? I know you took a topic. Oh no, you missed a topic, so I'm asking you to step forward.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay, so you are asking me for a feedback, CPM. Okay. You
No,
are
I'm
asking me for?
saying you can say a few words about the meeting since the time you joined. How do you feel?
Okay. Yeah, since I cannot come from the beginning and I joined during the last, only the role taking. As usual, I just want to comment that you have, I think you have the template for all of the role takers, so they can put on what uh, their observation during the meeting into the report, and that's very wonderful because some club they don't have the formula or the template, so they need to figure it out themselves. And yes, I think you need to share it to all of the members so they can have the same, or we call it SOP for the role. I think that's all from my feedback to you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Elias. You are the one of those again who doesn't miss a Gabbys meeting. Keep coming here. You missed table topic, but keep coming here and talking in our sessions. Thank you so much. Now, let me move to announce the results, which I said are very closely tied. So the best auxiliary role taker is, any guesses? Who all were there? Everybody is here. Okay. For a change, this goes to a role taker who has not won for that particular role for many meetings. It is listener this time, Toastmaster Chitrakshi Vij. Put your hands together for the role and the Toastmaster. Next, up comes the best role player. Before I go there, let me announce the table topics. Best table topic speaker is also something which was very close. DTM Nancy Goyle. She looks surprised. No, you spoke well. I was in the car, but I heard you. So next is the best role player between table topic master, TMOD, and the general evaluator. Again, the results were very close, but only one could win it today, who played with a deck of cards, Toastmaster Smruti Mohanty. With a wish and hope and prayers that next time we have this Thursday meeting, next Thursday at 7 p.m., we jump from 3 DCPs to 4. I see a hand raising, a hand going up by DTM Sorrow. Yes, DTM, you have to say something.
Yes, so before you close the meeting, I just wanted to congratulate all the officers of the Gabbys International Toastmasters Club on behalf of the Gabbys Online Toastmasters Club. And I wish you all the best. I'm sure this will be another successful Gabbys Club. And the start is extremely promising. And we have got some very enthusiastic Toastmasters who join the meetings right in time for table topics already. So we know where we are going with this. We have got a lot of champions in the making in the club. We already have a division contestant and evaluation and table topic. And I'm pretty sure there are more such contestants coming up, such area and division contest winners coming up in the TGIT. So all the best to distinguished Toastmaster Nagesh and to his entire team and all the members of the TGIT.
Thank you so much, DTM Sorrow. It's not just table topics and evaluation. We will have a champion from the club in ISE as well. We'll put all our foot forward. We have great mentors in the club. We have great speakers in the club. So we'll have definitely one from ISE also. With that wish, pray, and hope, I had one more wish, hope, and pray that next time we have this meeting next Thursday, we will jump from 3 DCP to 4, or maybe 5, we never know. So with that hope, I close this meeting. Thank you so much. Good night. See you on Saturday in a hybrid meeting at 10 a.m. at 91 Springboard, Indranagar, Bangalore 38.
Thank
Bye.
you. Bye, everyone.
Thank you, everyone. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.